So then there's that time where I found $5,000 in my luggage. Technically, it was a briefcase, but it was $5,000. And I don't remember putting it there. I do remember being in that briefcase many times and $5,000 not being there. And so welcome to another exciting episode of the Free Neville Goddard podcast. My name is Mr. 2020. It is the 1st of November, 7:15 a.m. Time to rock and roll. I'm going to share one little success story I just have, and we're going to answer 3 questions with it today. This is pretty cool. I've never done it like this. But when I got these 3 in my inbox, I got, you know what? This is going to be so much fun. So let's dive in. So Kyle says, I would like to hear your thoughts on persistence in the state. I read something you wrote. It shouldn't feel like pretending or going to war. It should be like play and exploration. You betcha. So I once was not the guy that danced. Notice how complicated that sentence is. I was not a dancer. I was not into dancing. I was hanging out with some girls that were, and one of them I really fancied a lot. And she persisted in getting me to dance by being playful and flirty and like touching my hands and pulling on my arm. Come on, let's go. You see, when you're feeling it real, there's a point in time. I call it the moment of magic. That's where the magic is felt. And so with this $5,000 cash win, because I don't remember putting it there, it wasn't there before, suddenly it's there, so it's $5,000 income for nothing, for fun. It's $5,000 because I feel, right? There's a joy, there's an exploration where I explore where I feel, what's it like to have unexpected incomes? What's it feel like to be the guy who has unexpected incomes? More on that in a bit. I got to tell you this, being the guy who has the unexpected incomes, you start to expect them in the most lovely way. And you notice, it's not about having the money to pay the bill. If I was imagining having the money to pay the bill, that may not feel like all that much fun to most people. It's the guy that has the unexpected monies. Yeah, it just happens that way. I had someone the other day reach out about a product I haven't had on the market in 5 years. I said, yeah, I'll sell it to you. If you think it'll give to you, tell me a little bit more. But they told me, I said, that's a cool one. Let me send you a link and we'll send it to you. Unexpected incomes. This is stuff that I made years ago, like a decade or more ago. It's like, all right, here we go. I'll give you a good deal. Now watch how this continues, because Rosa wants to know. She says, what I make in a week is not enough. I have not sold any items because my store had to be put on pause. How can I manifest money? It feels like every way I could get money is stopped. It's so annoying. Can I just find money or receive money already? Yeah, you bet. See, I imagine up all kinds of things. You see, I'm a business guy. I love business. Some people don't. That's fine. I'm a service guy. I love service. Some people don't. That's fine too. But here's the thing that I imagine. I imagine customers and clients who love what I do, pay what I ask, and tell others to do the same, because they're nuts about the results they get. So I make it about the client. I make it about the customer. Because I know with happy clients and customers who love what I do, pay what I ask, and tell others to do the same, that's a formula that works marvelously. And I don't chant that. I don't write that out. I just feel that, and I notice it in my imaginal experience and in my daily life. There isn't a dream-driven day call that goes by when we do the group calls, where members of the call are telling the new kids, sign up again. All right, we're just starting out. Dream-driven day comes with 4 group calls, just to give you some background. And that's a 30-day program, has 4 group calls, private Facebook group, all that stuff. And from day 1 on the calls, members who are doing it again will tell the new kids, yeah, this is my 5th DDD, this is my 12th DDD. I keep signing up because I keep finding more levels of love, gold, keep finding family, making friends, going deeper. You get what I'm imagining here? Family. Fun. Notice how this ties together with Kyle's request as well. What are you imagining up? I don't imagine relief. from a problem, I imagine the relief of possession, of having found my family, serving the crowd that I came here to serve. Next, Dominic says, good morning, 20. Thanks for the emails. I'm sure you get many, many emails, but I do have a quick question as I walk further along this journey of exploration in ManifestingMasteryCourse.com. I'm reading the Neville Goddard collection, and about 2 weeks ago, I played with manifesting a red flower. I imagined a red rose, but yesterday I bought some flowers for my beautiful lady, which included red roses. Right? The thing is, I knew I could buy them at any time. Now I have the flower, but I feel like I've cheated the process by going to purchase them. What's your take on that? Wishing you the very best. Take care, Dominic. Dominic, I just love this one because people tell me, 20, would you really be successful if you didn't market? 20, would you really be like, I don't believe you because you're always selling stuff. Yeah, I am. I believe in what I share. Right? We've got almost 2,550 or so episodes of the podcast, over 1,000 videos, all kind of cool shit all over the place. I just love to give, but I also love to be given to. And I also want people to know, the podcasts, the shows, all that, they're all over the place. It's whatever's on my mind I share. On the other hand, if you want something with a really cool direction with a very specific focus, that's where the packs come in at NevilleGoddardStore.com. Press commercial over. Now, here's the cool thing. We all add in meaning, Dominic. You imagined experiencing a red flower, and you have. But let's go further. Did you really want to experience a red flower? See, here's what I notice. I love imagining up Victoria's yum. I love imagining up her yum in the garden for lunch. It comes back to that identity of happy, loving husband. Because happy, loving husband ain't going to be happy if she's not happy. And he knows he can't make her happy. Good Lord. You ever watch people try to... There's a trap here. Because people will try to make other people happy. What can I do to make you happy? That ain't going to happen. On the other hand, right, they want other people to make them happy, right? You need to do this to make me happy. Radio. That never works either. That's the force. But here's what I notice. I imagine up wins that are fun. So I feel the joy of finding a four-leaf clover. Years ago in the LOA by Neville Goddard group, somebody kept finding four-leaf clovers. I thought that would be fun. So I had a thought. But then I also had an experience of like how cool is this, right? And I can't remember exactly what happened, but I think Victoria brought one into the house. Now look at this. Or maybe it was the girl that was here for a while. We had a guy and a girl coming over taking Tai Chi classes from me when I did that. Maybe it was Shay. I can't remember what. Somebody, a female here in the garden, gave me a four-leaf clover. And it wasn't how I expected it. But it included the joy. Now I'm going to mention something because Neville says the moment you feel a desire, that's when you move into its assumption. And I notice for me, I need to feel genuine desires. And I'll give you a couple examples. I wanted more stimulating conversation at the pool. A lot of people just want to talk about news and stuff. I'm not interested. Doesn't mean they're right or I'm wrong or vice versa. I'm just not interested. So I started experiencing lovely conversation. I started imagining, anticipating lovely conversation on the way to, while I'm going to the pool, I'm imagining there was lovely conversation at the pool today. I'm imagining driving home while I'm driving to the pool, telling Victoria, the conversation was wonderful. And I've got some new friends that have shown up. They're fascinating. There's the chemist. There's the 81 or 83. I forget how old he is. Old version, 81 or 83-year-old version of me. He's a hoot. Right? He also gave me something else because I was imagining eating yummy sauerkraut. And I couldn't find a sauerkraut that I agreed with me. Turns out we're having a yummy conversation. Turns out he does sort of what I do. He's been doing it for a little bit longer. He's a little bit older. Does it a little bit differently, but we have great conversations. And he asked me, do you like sauerkraut? I'm going to go, mm-hmm. He goes, I got a little side business. I make sauerkraut. All right. I can go through 2 to 3 jars of his sauerkraut a week because I experienced sauerkraut. Now, here's the thing. Do I buy it? You betcha. Did he give me the first jar? You betcha. But I imagine the experience of sauerkraut, and it being a genuine desire was pretty darn easy. So I've got one more suggestion for you, Dominic. What are you imagining now? Are you still imagining experiencing that flower? Do you still have a desire to experience a red flower? If not, or if it was a forced desire, I'd suggest just finding something that would be gentle and fun. Because we go way back up to the beginning here, Kyle wanted to know about persisting in the state. I find getting into the state and staying there easy if what I'm imagining is fun. The girl invited me to the dance floor. She was fun, and I've been a dancer ever since. And then Rosa asked about money. You know what? To me, there's nothing more fun than business. I love it. I really do. Not everyone does. But also, when I open up a briefcase and there's $5,000 in it that I know wasn't there before, all right, that's called good fun. You got to get some unexpected monies too, in my briefcase and in business. And finally, this whole thing of manifesting a red flower. I manifested up rain last night. The garden was a little dry. Victoria made a point. So I didn't tell her this, but she made a point. She's working on a wood project of tarping the wood and the stuff that she's working on, even though she said it's not going to rain for a couple days. And I went radio, because I was experiencing my garden happy. Yet there's another form of service there. I'm experiencing our garden happy. And we wake up this morning and she comes walking past me. I was up a little earlier than her, and she says, boy, I'm really glad I tarped the wood down. If you got gold today, if you want to dive deeper, if you want to soar higher, NevilleGoddardStore.com. You can find my email there. You can email me if you want. I love getting emails. Had some lovely email chats this morning. And if you want to dive deeper and soar higher and support the project and invest in you, NevilleGoddardStore.com. Have a lovely day. Let us go into the silence. Imagine up something yummy right now. Let's do it. Dive deeper, soar higher. Here's another thing that I do. Imagine my wins become super wins. What's more fun than finding $5,000 that you didn't know you didn't have? Well, that you didn't know and you didn't have. What's more fun than that? Sharing the story, inspiring you. See, that's a legitimate win for me. Because I just want you to find freedom. Dive deeper, soar higher. Have a lovely day. See ya.